We end the show with a big shout out to a nonprofit organization that supports mothers who are parenting in a new and different country. Ixtel Ba Acha is the founder of The Immigrant Mom, which just recognizes that learning a new culture while parenting can be extremely daunting. I empathize with that situation so deeply. You are an immigrant mom. Talk about what made you create this group.
So the vision behind The Immigrant Mom is from my personal experience. I had my daughter 2018. That is almost about 7 years after leaving, the first time I came to the US. I walked in from the hospital with my little baby and I just had her in her car seat. And I was like, what do I do? Because back in my home country, you will be coming home to a house full of people, to celebration, to people who are just ready to take the child from you so you can rest and put your feet up. But I was alone with my husband. And I just started thinking to myself, there has to be other friends of mine who are in this bucket, and we can become the village for ourselves.
Oh, I love that. We all need that village. I mean, we really all do. You cannot do this alone. Now, you started the group on Facebook. Now it's grown to having in-person events. Talk about the services that you provide and the events that you do.
So the Immigrant Mom's core is really just having that community where people have a safe place to come and say, this is what I'm facing. Are you facing the same? Because there's always what we don't know. And there is what we don't know that we don't know. So it is that safe place where we come to say, I don't know this. And hear other people say, yes, I didn't know it as well, but this is what I did. Some of the services that we provide is advocating for childcare services for women, because most of the time we have our moms stay with us, our aunties, our sisters, but because we're in a foreign land, we don't have that. So we're saying we need other options that pertain to immigrant families so they can take care of their children and the moms can have a career. At the same time, we provide the service where we talk about finances, financial literacy, because the way finances work in the US is different from every other country. What is credit? How do you build credit? What are sponsorship opportunities for children that have to go to college? We talk about every single thing that pertains to being a mom, being a woman in a foreign country, and just educating and equipping and empowering the immigrant.
Gosh, you're right. Just the systems are just different. Yes. We will wrap up with this. How can we help you? How can the community help with you? How can, do you need business partnerships? What do you need?
Definitely, we're open to collaboration and partnerships with different stakeholders. Even, the police department, the fire department. There's so many things that, people just assume that the immigrant mother knows, but she does not necessarily know what it takes to get a fire truck if there's a fire, what it takes to call 911 if there's trouble, what it takes to get your car towed if it's stuck by the road. So we need different partnerships, different stakeholders who are offering services to the immigrant mother community, that they can reach out to us and partner with us so we can make those available. Even if it's just information, something will go a long way.
Yeah, beautifully put. Thank you for helping us to understand a bit of your experience. And I know that people are going to want to get involved. So Ixtel, thank you so very much. And here's what we will do. We will link everything to The Immigrant Mom on our website, CW33.com, in the event that you want to join the group or attend an event or perhaps support.